Hi there, Joe's Wellness Gym friends. Welcome back to another stretching video. Today, this class is called Stretch and Relax. It's perfect for any time of the day, just as we do in our workouts, whether you're one of my personal clients or in group classes. We do the same moves over and over and over again. We just come at them from a different angle. We add a pulse, we add more weight. Exactly the same as we're doing the stretches. I'm not reinventing the wheel here at all. These are all stretches that people have done for a long time. I'm just taking what I've learnt and what I've seen in the classes that I take myself and go, oh God, that felt really good, and give them to other clients. They've also reported back how good they feel, and then I put these classes together. So let's be here for about 10-15 minutes and let's get right on with it. So come into a seated position, feet as wide as your mat. Just lean back slightly, straight into some hip mobility here. Just allowing those knees to fall side to side. Now, I really encourage you to take those feet as wide as your mat, not having them too close together. Open them up and just sway here side to side, letting those hips move, dropping that knee down. And just as the same, exactly the same in my workouts, if you're feeling any kind of pinch or shooting pain, that's the time to stop. If you're feeling a little bit uncomfortable, a little tight, that's the time to breathe into it. So just a couple more right here. Beautiful. And then we're going to come all the way to the right. I'm actually going to swivel myself around. Right leg is going to come straight in front of you. Left leg is going to come behind. So it's that figure of four position. And just hold, I'm quite tight here in my left hip, so this is already quite a stretch for me. We're just going to breathe right here. And maybe just a little rock back and forth. Remember to flex those feet. If you're feeling any pinching, which I am a little bit in that back knee because I'm tight, I'm just going to draw that back knee in a little bit closer. Perfect, much better. And then you take your hands over that right knee and just lean forward there. A little rock back and forth. And then when it comes through that back through that center position, and we're just going to fold forward for a couple of breaths. Really trying to tuck this right hip right behind you. In fact, you can even take that lobster claw, place it right into that right hip flexor, and then fold forward, keeping that hip flexor and that glute down towards the floor. If you can bring your chest all the way down, go for it. Two more breaths. Last one. Inhale. Can you get a little bit deeper? And exhale, release. Beautiful. Slowly come on up. And then sweep this left leg all the way around. Take it to the outside of that right knee. And I'm going to wrap my right arm around that left knee and give it a really good hug. And you should feel a beautiful stretch in this back left glute. If you're not feeling that stretch, pull that knee towards you a little bit more. Draw that left glute towards the floor and then turn your chest away. Sometimes staying in these positions for a couple more breaths, that's where you're going to feel it, which is exactly what's happening to me. One more breath. Exhale, release. Beautiful. Take those hands back, take those feet either side of the mat, swish them side to side. And let's set up on the other side. So bring that left leg forward this time, right leg back. Again, if you feel any uncomfort in that back knee, just shimmy that knee forward. And just hang out here for a couple of breaths through center. Just notice where you're feeling it. For me, I just want to tilt right over. So I really have to try and make myself stay centered. Core, open up that chest. And then I'm going to turn towards that left knee, hands down, and just a little rock back and forth here. Beautiful. Then come back through center, and we're going to fold forward. Find that spot. So really drive this knee into the floor, both knees actually. But we've got an internal, external, with internal here, external in this front leg. So I'm opening, so I'm pushing down the open end of my knee on this left leg. I'm getting my lefts and rights mixed up. And then the inside. So outside on that front leg, inside on that back knee. Drawing them down towards the floor. Take that lobster claw, place it into that left hip flexor, and fold forward. Just find that little spot that feels good. We're going to be here for 5 breaths. Come down a little bit deeper if you can. Gosh, the difference between this side and my other side is quite something. Two more breaths. Big inhale. Big exhale. One more inhale. One more exhale. And then slowly come back to seated. Beautiful. Bring that right leg all the way around. Wrap it around, wrap it around. And then same thing here. I'm going to wrap my right arm right around that knee. Try not to be too high. You can lean into this, wrap as much as you need to, and then drop this right glute down towards the floor. Find that spot that feels good to you. I really have to draw. I can feel this right glute is off the floor. So for me, I need to readjust a little bit and really draw it down. 2 more breaths right here. Big inhale. Beautiful. One more inhale. And exhale. Nice work. Release back. Let's do one more set of swaying those knees, opening up those hips. Hips feel loose already. And then we're going to head straight into a low lunge. So grab that cushion, grab that towel, whatever you need. I'm going to flip right over and I'm going to go straight into a lunge on the left side. So left foot forward, right foot back. Shimmy that right knee back as comfortably as you can to really drop those hips down. And I want you to, instead of being really upright here, I want you to completely relax. So head down, chest down, sort of running along the theme of stretch and relax. And you should be getting a great stretch in this back quad, back hip flexor. Beautiful. One more breath. And then I want you to open up that left foot a little bit more to the side and open those toes on an angle. And then drop those hips a little bit more. And then you can come with your hands in the center. So not lizard. We're going to do lizard here in a second. Something similar, but just dropping into that hip a little bit more. Should feel a beautiful opening through the whole pelvic area. One more breath. And walk that left foot in. Now we're into lizard. So you can stay right here, hands on the floor. You could stack up your books or your blocks. If you're really tight, this is a great stretch for everyone, but bring the floor up to you. Maybe your hands are right here. Maybe you can come all the way down onto your forearms. 3 big breaths wherever you're at. Big breaths into that left hip. Two more. Inhale. Last one. Inhale. And release. Whew. Always feels good. Nice work. We'll take the care of the hamstrings in a second. Let's swivel all the way around. Take it the other side. So right foot forward. Shimmy that left knee back as far as you need to get a really deep stretch. Just hang out here through center. And then walk that right foot out to the edge of your mat and then open up those toes and drop those hips down a little bit. You can even open up here and drop those hips, drop that shoulder, open up that other shoulder. I like to stay centered here, whatever works for you. But the foot is turned out. Breathe into it. Find that little spot that feels good to you. If this is too much or too intense, bring that back knee in at any time. And then walk that foot in. Let's head into lizard. So just hang out here for a couple of breaths. Take it to the place you can. Maybe you're on your forearms. One more breath. Beautiful. Slowly coming up. Swivel those legs round and head into a forward fold. So extend those legs forward, heels down, toes up. A way to keep those legs bent as much as you need to. Drape your belly over your thighs, grab hold of the outsides of the feet, and then it's up to you how tight you are. Then you can just shimmy. I love that word, especially in these classes. Shimmy those heels forward. Find that spot that works for you until you can really feel it in those hamstrings. I'm pretty open here, so I can go all the way down. Maybe you're staying right here and you already feel the stretch in those hamstrings. Just a different way to get into it. Let that head release. So head, upper body nice and relaxed. I'm feeling that deep stretch in the backs of the legs and maybe the lower back as well. Big inhale. Let it go, exhale. 2 more, inhale. Exhale. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Slowly coming up. Beautiful. Bring the soles of the feet together. Open those knees nice and wide. Again, fold in. If it feels good, you can just bounce those knees up and down. I like to bring those heels in nice and close. So again, everyone's going to be different here. Some people are going to have their feet further away. I'm going to have my feet tucked in. This is where I feel the stretch more, right on those inner thighs and hips. Roll in for 3 breaths right here. Big inhale. Exhale, open those knees a little bit more. 2 more. Last one. Exhale, release. Beautiful. Slowly extend those legs. Come all the way onto your back. Right away, I want you to draw that right knee in. Extend that left leg nice and long. And then draw that right knee across the body. And let that right arm come out to the side. I want you to breathe into your lower back, ribs, belly. This is a position I often get clients into, especially when I'm with them one-on-one. And it's the one I'd say the most, they just want to stay here as long as possible. So feel free to press pause and stay here as long as you can. But we're going to just do one more breath. And then slowly come to the other side. Draw that left knee in, shimmy over to the left hand side of the mat. Draw it in, give it a hug. And then take it all the way over to the right. Open up that left arm to wherever's most comfortable. I love to cactus to open up my shoulders. And again, big breaths into the ribs, the lower back, the hip. 2 more. Last one. And release. Whew. Nice work, ladies. Let's finish off again with those butterfly legs. So draw those feet together, knees open nice and wide. If this isn't comfortable, grab those pillows, grab those cushions, give yourself support, bring the floor to you. It's amazing how using those props can make a difference. And then also I would need to open your arms. So big sweep of the arms, take them all the way over the head. If that's not comfortable for you, again, cactus arms. If that's not comfortable for you, just place them right on your belly. I want you to relax and stretch in this position. If you're feeling any tension in the back, may I suggest, if foam rollers are maybe a little too much, take a long towel, roll it so that it's all the way from the back of the head all the way down the spine to support the back a little bit more. 5 big breaths here together. Big inhale. Exhale, let it go. 4 more. Last 2. Last 1. Beautiful. Exhale and release. If this is the end of your day and you want to take a little bit more time to stay here, please stay here as long as you wish. Otherwise, take your hands on the outside of those knees, draw them together. Roll onto one side that's most comfortable. And gently push yourself up. Maybe seated, maybe on your knees. And good job, ladies, for taking this time for yourself. Oh, that felt fantastic. I obviously really needed that. Keep stretching, keep moving, keep strengthening. Thank you for your support, and I'll see you all again very soon.